Hi Virgo, welcome to your love reading for August 15th through the 31st of 2019. This is a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, just check out your moon and rising signs. Your messages may be there. First thing I'm going to do is ask God, our guides, our spirits, our angels, and the Holy Spirit, please bless these cards with love, light, and prosperity. We thank you so much for the confirmation, clarification, and validation, and sometimes guidance that you give us through these messages. Thank you, period. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We're going to pull three overall energy cards for Virgo in love. The cards are going to represent where you've been recently, where you're headed, and where you are currently also. So show us clearly with Virgo in regard to love, where have they been recently, where are they right now, and where are they headed in regard to love. Virgo in love, August 15th through the 31st, 2019. Okay. Virgo, woo. Recently you felt very triumphant, and it looks like you have moved forward. And either you moved forward to make an offer to somebody, or somebody moved forward to make an offer to you, but it was a triumphant offer. I mean, it was probably out of nowhere, but it was a triumph. Okay, so we're going to get more clarification on that. Currently, new beginnings. Okay, so you have started this new relationship with this person, and from there, transformation in the future. Okay, that's some really exciting cards, Virgo, and they're all three major arcana, by the way, just so you know. So we're going to see what does the tarot, we're going to throw some tarot on these and see what does the tarot have to say to clarify this information. We're going to start with the recent past, when somebody came in and offered you love, or you went in and offered them love, one or the other. Some decision was made. Okay, Virgo. We thank you so much for these clear and concise messages. Again, clarify for us, what is this triumph in the recent past in regard to love for Virgo? Show us what this triumph is, and this moving forward triumph in regard to love. Okay, we have the Nine of Earth. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Eight of Fire. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. And currently, in new beginnings, we have the Two of Earth, the Five of Fire, and we have the Fool. It's the new beginnings, clarifying the new beginning. Awesome. And this transformation coming up in the near future, speak to us about that. The Three of Air, and we've got the King of Air, and we've got the Messenger of Air. Okay, Virgo, are you dealing with an air sign? That would be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, we're going to take a look at these first. We're clarifying the Triumph card. This is in your recent past. And I did say that somebody either came in and made an offer of love, or that you possibly made an offer of love. You brought with you stability, or they brought with them the promise of stability and the ability to be independent financially, possibly to not have to worry. This offer made you feel that way. Or when you made the offer, you felt like you could offer that because you have that in your life. So the Nine of Earth, she's, and I'm saying she because it's a she on here, but this is not gender specific, obviously, but she's got her finances settled. She knows where she's at, or he knows where he's at financially, but not only that, very resourceful, very capable of managing the resources responsibly and wisely, and guided. This person is guided. If you notice, their face is kind of covered, their eyes are kind of covered in this picture, and what that's telling me is they don't rely on what they see in the outside world. What they rely on is what they feel. They go by emotions, and this is a little bit out of the ordinary for an earth sign, because this is an earth sign. This would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So it's you. So you made the offer or you received the offer. But it is it's not normal. The earth signs are usually, or the Virgo specifically, earth signs as a whole, methodical, determined, get things done a certain way. This is how we do it. This is how it works. Everything is based on what we see in this physical experience. But this particular card, like I said, if you look, there's a slight veil or mask over the eye area, which means that this person, you or the person who came in and made this offer, they have all of those great earthy qualities. However, they also make sure to rely on what they feel within, what they feel their guidance is outside of just what they see around them, okay? This Wheel of Fortune, remember the wheel goes round and round, okay? So with this Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to say one of two things. I'm feeling, this is what I'm feeling like. This is a love that has come back around again, okay? This is a love that you possibly had at one time, and for whatever reason it didn't work out, but now it has come back around again, and you are it's like the wheel turned. You've both grown, you both come full circle, and now you're re-engaging with each other, okay? It's like they just came charging back into your life, and things started moving kind of fast. The Eight of Fire is all about quick communications, but quick communications, it's about inspired communications. Sometimes it has to do with travel and things like that. And if you look, this person that's traveling, okay, they're traveling in the comfort of this nice, soft panda bear. Okay, so it's like they're settled. I mean, it's moving fast. The panda bear's not moving fast, but the things seem to be moving fast. But it's like they're settled and they're okay with this travel, with what's going on right now. They feel comforted, like it's not freaking them out. Okay, the New Beginnings card. This is where you're stepping into an unknown chapter in your life. Something is changing. Something is exciting and youthful, and it's like a new chapter, a new beginning. So right now you are learning to balance all this new stuff with what's been going on in your life, okay? I feel like you are a very I'm feeling a more mature couple here. I'm feeling somebody who, an independent person, you Virgo, an independent person who was just fine where they were. Life was moving along. Everything was great. They had their routine set. Everything was fine. And then all of a sudden in comes this person. Again, I really feel like it's somebody that's come back around again. And now we're reacclimating, okay? We're reacclimating not only to each other, but to somebody else being in my life now. You know, we can get set in our ways whenever we're single for quite some time. Five of Fire. It looks like you probably have some people in your life, maybe, that are saying, you know, oh, you should do this, or oh, you should do that, or what about this, and what about what happened way back when, and those kinds of things. But you are sitting still again and confident in who you are. You know, you're very independent person. And you will listen to other people and stuff, but when it comes down to it, again, just like I told you, she's not the regular earth type person, because she does also tap into her intuition. And earth signs are intuitive, but you make it a part of your decision-making processes in your day-to-day life. You don't just look at what's going on out there and say, okay, this is how it is. You go within. And that's what you're doing here. You're still allowing yourself, no matter what everybody says around you, you're going to allow yourself to be guided by your inspired feelings, the feelings possibly that come deep into your solar plex area that guide you. You rely on that to move you forward, just like you've done in your personal life. As far as your career, work, and all that goes, you're doing the same thing within this relationship. And it's saying, yes, this is a new beginning. This is something that is going to be, this person is very young and they're very light and they're looking up toward the light, okay? In this area, in this card, which I think is pretty awesome, in this card, this is this mature person that we talked about a while ago. And it's like she's starting over. She, like I said, she's been very, or he has been very settled in who they were, where they were in life, and all that other stuff. And here comes this person resurfacing in your life, and it's like, whoa. So, and you're kind of thinking about it, trying to balance, trying to acclimate this other person into your day-to-day routine. And I feel like what they're saying in this case is, okay, just look at it. This card is really hard to see. Look at it from a younger perspective, from yourself as a younger person. Remember the excitement that you had whenever you were younger, and walk through into this new beginning from that point of view. Don't make it so difficult. Rely on those feelings, those intuitions, those guidances, those inspired guidances that you get, okay? And in the future, I'm seeing a transformation, okay? And it looks like you're going to be, this person possibly left you in the past, and you were terribly heartbroken, and it looks like there was a third person involved, okay? And this would be you, were heartbroken because of the circumstances, because of what happened. So, but you've transformed yourself into a person who is independent, okay? And you have the qualities and the ability, like I said, to take care of yourself. You don't need this person in your life. You just don't. And so this transformation is where you're going to go from this shrewd, you're going to transform these feelings. You're going to heal this hurt if you haven't already healed it. But you're going to heal this hurt, and you're going to let it go away. You're going to let it just transform out of your life, because you can see that this person has done some work also. They're not the same person they used to be. And they, and you probably, but mostly you, sorry. You're confident in who you are. You're confident in the decisions that you make. So while these people are giving you advice and telling you don't forget what happened and all that other stuff, you're sitting solid in where you are and in the decisions that you're making, and you're saying, hey, I lived this life. I made those decisions. I walked that path. I know what really happened. You only know what I told you back then or whatever. And you don't even have to tell them anything, but these are things that are going through your mind that and you know how you feel now. This person is very confident, makes shrewd decisions, doesn't worry about what other people think, okay? And the messenger of air, you're very spirit inspired. Again, that just keeps repeating itself. Virgo, you're very connected to what's going on out there in the invisible. Because you're very in tune with who you are and with the way that they communicate with you and with the way that they guide you, and you're confident in that, and you walk smoothly through those confirmations and those inspirations that you get from the other side. Okay? All right. We're going to get 3 more cards from the Everyday Tarot just to get kind of like an overview of this message and see what else it is that they want to say in regard to this situation. So this looks like it's exciting. It looks like you have a new chapter. Looks like you're experiencing that right now. This is a new chapter for you. But it's a new chapter, it looks like, with an old love. And it might not be easy walking forward. That's why the transformation card is there, period. Because there are going to be some things that you're going to have to really let go of whenever those things start creeping back up in your mind. If this person left you all those years ago, whenever those things start creeping back up in your mind, you're going to have to be able to say, you don't live here anymore, to the thoughts. Okay, look, Judgment. Okay, so this is a time of rebirth. This is you being able to rise and shine within this relationship, to not compromise who you are. Perhaps long ago you gave up a lot of yourself during this relationship, but now moving forward, that's not the case anymore. And yes, this is a new beginning, but you're going to be a different I believe they are too, but you're going to be a different person in this whole situation, and you're going to take it a little bit at a time and see where it goes. But yes, this is your time for joy and for excitement. The Magician. Okay, so the Magician is kind of like, this is also an air card, but the Magician is kind of like the one who can take anything and turn it into anything they want. Perhaps you manifested this relationship back into your life, but going forward, you will remember that you create you, and you create your surroundings, and you have the backing of the universe behind you. Everybody does, but you know it, and you walk in that faith and that confidence all the time. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, which is a little bit different in this. Well, not necessarily. You might be a bit guarded because of this past experience, okay? And whether this ends up being a lifelong partnership or not, it's not showing me that. What it's showing me is this is going to be an opportunity, if you haven't already done so, to heal this. That happened a long time ago. And if you have already healed it, there might still be a little bit of growth to do in that department. But you've got it, because you're a totally different person today than you were yesterday or whenever. And you're connected. You're very connected to Spirit and what's going on with them. So they are recognizing that you might be a little bit guarded. I'm going to get one more card to clarify that. Virgo, this is exciting. I can't wait to see where it goes. I'd love it if you left some comments. Just let me know what's up with all this, if it's not too personal. Yeah, King of Swords. Okay, so you're gonna walk in the truth. You're gonna walk in the truth of today. Okay, this stuff, this transformation, this guarded feeling. Okay, you're gonna walk in the truth of today. What happened last year, 2 years ago, 20 years ago, whenever that was, whatever it was that happened, you're not bringing that with you into this relationship. You're going to walk in the truth of what's going on now. Because whenever we even think about things that happened in the past, sometimes those thoughts are a little bit tainted with the emotions that we allowed ourselves to live through when that happened, and sometimes we can add things, take things away, and our memories aren't quite ever the way it actually was. So So you're going to choose to live in the truth of today. I mean, you got it twice. The truth of today. Not, I wonder if I pull a third card, will it be the same? I'm just going to do it for the heck of it. Because it's clarifying the clarifiers with the same cards. That's crazy. Well, actually, this isn't the same as the Three of Air by any means, but it has kind of the same notion. What you'd be guarding this time is your independence, the independence that you have come into. But because of that, okay, I'm just going to pull one more. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, which is not the same. But the Knight of Cups is an offer of, this is them coming back to you with an offer of love. That's what that is. Okay, look, that was an exciting reading. I would love to hear this story if you want to put it in the comments. If not, if it's a little too personal, I understand that too. Please hit like and subscribe and the little bell notification thingy, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Okay, Virgo. All right, have a great day. Bye.